Hi, I'm Katherine Thompson. I'm an Avon training leader. Today I'm going to show you how I conceal dark under eye circles. As you can see, I woke up this morning and have some dark under eye circles here. Did not get a good night's sleep last night. And although I'm tired, I don't want to look tired. So what I've done is I've washed my face, I've applied my face cream, and I've also applied my eye cream. So I'm all set to go. I've got a clean canvas here. So what I want to do, what I start with, and the product that I use is from the Avon Mark line, and it's called Mark Good Riddance, and I use this in a medium. And what you see here attached is called a hookup. Mark is known for their hookups, and what that is to hook things up. So in addition to the Good Riddance product line that I use for my concealer, it's a concealer crayon, I also use the Mark Get Bright if I need to, and it depends on how bad my shadows are throughout the day, but I'll just throw this on there. So what I do is I start with the crayon, and this is what it looks like. And what we want to do is you want to make sure to get in the inside corners of your eyes. So what I do is I just take my pencil and I just apply my concealer that way, wherever I have the shadows. And mine tend to run alongside the my entire eye area. And then what I do is I put a little bit on my upper lid as well, because what it'll do is it'll brighten the entire area. But what you want to do is just put your concealer, where you have your dark circles. And what I do is I tend to use my finger to blend that all in there. So I just take my ring finger, use one of the fingers that you're not going to tug too much on your eyelid area, because it's a very delicate area. So what I do is I just do that until it's blended in there. Now if you tend to use a cream concealer, you can use a concealer brush, and the type of brush that you use is important for getting things blended. It'll make a big difference on how natural the concealer looks, because you want it to look very natural. You don't want to get a chalky, made up, or over applied concealer look. So what you do is just make sure that that's all blended. Now I want to show you the brushes just in case you use a cream concealer. I on occasion use the brush in addition to my crayon, and here's the Mark Protego brush. It's a brush kit, and I throw this in my bag, so if I need to do some touch-ups throughout the day. But the brush, and they're all marked, concealer brush here, I don't know if you can see that, but what I'll do is I'll take my brush, if I use that, because this concealer is very creamy, so you can actually use your concealer brush to get that all blended in there, anything that you fail to blend in with your finger. So what I will do is, if I still got some shadows, and it appears that I still have a little here, and I'll just take my pencil there and just run it on that one more time, just to make sure that we get all that shadow, because we do not want to look tired today. And then once that's done, what I will do, if I'm going to use the highlighter, I will, and it's called Get Bright. What I'll do, and the nice thing about this is it has a little application brush, is I'll just run that on that area where I've got those shadows, and what it does is it illuminates that a little bit, so it causes the light to reflect off of that, so you don't see those shadows much. Now I also use, to set my concealer, I use a translucent powder that has a little bit of shimmer to it. So I don't typically put this initially over my dark circles, but if it's, you know, if they're looking pretty bad, I will do that. But I do use another Mark product. It's called Mark Shimmied Up. It's called Glowdacious Shimmied Up. And the nice thing about that, here's what it looks like. And it's a face powder. It's really, I love this powder. And what it does is it has a brush, a face brush that is used for applying it. And I just run the brush over. I'm not using face powder at this time because I spent some time in the Dominican and came back with quite a tan, as you can see. So I'll just use this, you know, to give myself a little bit of shimmer and a little bit of finishing to my face. So anyways, that's what that is. Mark Shimmied Up, and it's a translucent finishing powder that I use to set that concealer. Now, in addition to concealing the circles here, what you want to do is highlight your brows. As you can see, I'm missing, you know, right in this area. It's a little light, as well as this area. So if you put in some definition to your eyebrows, it detracts from the shadows. So what I do is I just take my eyebrow pencil and I'll make little strokes all the way up my brow, just to get that arch, you know, defined there, and it'll detract from the, just do a check there, add a little bit more here, but as you can see, that's already brightened my face quite a bit. And what I use is the Avon Glimmer Sticks Brow in Tawny. This is a very nice color. It's not too dark, not too light, for people that have medium dark hair like I do. In addition to that, what I do is I take a eyeliner, and I like using the Avon Mega Impact, and this one, I just love this color, is called a brown shimmer. And what you want to do with this is you want to put a line as close to your lash line as you can. And what that'll do is that'll just open up your eyes, and because I have brown eyes, this is a nice complementary color. I tend to use a lot of browns, I've always have. So I put that as close to the lash line as you can, and this glides on really, really smoothly. The Glimmer Sticks has a nice smooth feel to it. So as you can see here, I've put the line as close to my lid as possible, and then what I will do is take, Avon has this eyelash curler. It's a one-touch eyelash curler, and what I'll do is I'll curl my eyelashes, and I'll hold that there for a count of 5 for 5 seconds, and then I'll do the same thing on the other eye. You don't want to get too close because you'll end up pinching your eyelid. And what I do is then follow that up with 2 coats of mascara, and I'm using the newest one. It's called Drama, because I want to add some drama to my eyelashes, and I'm using the black. That's my preferred color. So I'm going to put a couple of coats of, and I'm going to put that here. Add some of this mascara to my eyelashes. And what you want to do is you want to apply 2 coats of that, and I put some on my lower lid as well, or my lower eyelashes, I'm sorry. And then you want to do the same thing on the other eye. What I do is a couple coats of that, and it'll definitely add some drama to your eyelashes. And then what I'm going to do is add another coat to this eye. And I'm sure you're seeing a difference already, aren't you? I'm perking up, I'm getting ready to head to work. And it didn't take a whole lot of time or a lot of effort. You can see that? Looking really nice there. And then what I do is I add a little bit of, and I'm putting on, I just love the browns. I'm using a Glimmer Stick Shine, or I'm sorry, the Glazewear Shine in, I think I'm using the Mocha Latte today. And I'm going to just put that on. This has a nice little applicator, as you can see. Nice contour there. And then I'll just add a little bit of, and voila! No more dark circles, and I'm ready to go. And that's all it took. Thank you very much.